The BBC will be hoping to avoid a repeat of the backlash they received recently when selecting a replacement for Sue Barker in their Wimbledon coverage. The TV icon stepped down from her role as the anchor of their 2-week-long broadcast this year, rejecting a 3-year contract extension to retire, and the broadcaster will need to get it right when it comes to replacing the 66-year-old. Barker announced early last month that this year would mark her last as the anchor of the BBC's 2-week-long Wimbledon coverage. The former tennis pro had been involved in the broadcast for over 2 decades and confirmed that she felt the time was right to step down, having been the main presenter for the coverage since 2000. The BBC will now face a tough task in finding a replacement for the 1976 French Open champion, having previously come under fire when they brought in a new presenter for A Question of Sport after Barker stepped down in 2020, following 24 years as the host of the quiz show. Team captains Phil Tufnell and Matt Dawson were also replaced in a shake-up for the show, but the efforts backfired when viewers complained about the new cast of Paddy McGuinness, Sam Quek and Ugo Monye. When the new series aired, one tweeted, "Have watched Question of Sport for a lot of years going back to the 70s, but this is the first time I've switched over. Bring back Sue, Matt and Phil." And the BBC were accused of ruining the show, as another viewer wrote, "Looks like at BBC have totally ruined what was an excellent program. Bring back Sue Barker and co." The BBC has so far remained coy over who will replace Sue Barker, or whether the 2-week broadcast from the All England club will undergo its own shake-up with several presenters sharing the role. The tennis world was in shock when Barker announced her decision to retire at the conclusion of this year's championships, as Andy Murray admitted the 66-year-old had always made him feel comfortable. Away from the camera, "I always loved chatting to Sue," he said ahead of Wimbledon. "It was like chatting to my mum, or a relative almost. She has that warmth to her. Usually you do interviews on the TV and it doesn't always feel the most natural to me. But with her, a lot of the time I almost felt like she was able to make you forget about that." And the BBC icon admitted she was welling up when this year's Queen's Club champion Matteo Berrettini stopped his winner's interview with Barker to wish her well in retirement. "I just want to say congrats for your career. I heard it's going to be your last Queen's and last Wimbledon. So good luck with the rest of your beautiful life. And congrats," the Italian told her. Barker's BBC colleague John McEnroe also paid tribute to her following the Wimbledon's men's final, marking her final day as the broadcast anchor. "Before I go, I want to give you one last hug, Sue," he said, embracing the broadcasting legend. "Thank you for everything, you've been amazing, unbelievable, we're gonna miss you. You're like the Roger Federer of the broadcasting world."